Hi, I'm Christian Bullis, the owner and director of Senior Home Care by Angels here in London, Ontario. Today I'm continuing our series, our informational series, on some brochures that we have, and one of the topics that we're covering today is Beat the Heat Summer Help for Seniors. Now obviously this is a timely one, as we're now, we've had at times a pretty warm spring, which has been nice. We've had a few humid days, so maybe that's something that we're going to be getting more of in the summer. I certainly hope we get some nice weather for sure this summer, but sometimes the heat can be pretty, it can be difficult for all of us to handle, and seniors in particular. So this brochure that we have called Beat the Heat, Summer Help for Seniors, gives some tips and guidelines and things that we can do to help seniors overcome the heat if that does become an issue. Now this brochure is available online at our website at seniorhomecarelondon.com. I put that in the description box below. You can take a look, you get a link there, and you can get that brochure there. If you'd like us to mail one to you, we'd be happy to do that as well. So you can send us an email through that site, and we can send you a copy. Now let's just go through the brochure a little bit, and we'll take a look at some of the tips that we have. Recognizing a heat-related illness. Seniors can be more prone to heat stress than other age populations. Some of that, for some reason, is sometimes seniors may not adjust as well to changes in the temperature as younger people would. Medications can sometimes impair the body's ability to regulate its own temperature, and some seniors are more likely to have a chronic health condition that can changes the body's normal responses to heat. So those things can be factors. So we have different problems and solutions. Obviously cramps can happen from heat exhaustion, a second heat stroke, which can be very dangerous in this something. So we have different tips for that. Recognizing a heat-related illness is another subject of this brochure. Be sure to contact physicians related to your loved one. Check to see if they're on a fluid restrictive diet. Prepare in advance at least 1 gallon of water per person per day, and refrigerate. Always to have lots of water is important. Collect all essential medicines they'll be taking. All different things in there. Something as well. Pay attention to the seniors in your neighborhood. Knock on the door, see how they're doing. If we're in a heat wave, if they may need anything, and that. So there's always ways to beat the heat. There's another section here. We have tips for beating the heat on this section here. And so one of the things to avoid, obviously, direct sun and heat. Always close the drapes, especially if you have a part of your house is facing south. I know my home in the morning, the back part is east facing, so as the sun rises in the morning, we close all the blinds and that, and it really makes a big difference on how hot your house gets, and it makes it easier. It's more efficient for your air conditioner too to keep things cool. This is a good point too. It says only open windows and doors if it's cooler outside than it is inside. You ever notice that sometimes it gets really hot outside and you think, well, let's open the windows up, and all you're doing in some cases is just letting in that heat and humidity into your house. So that's something to be cognizant of. If it's cooler inside, let's just keep the windows and doors closed and you're doing okay. One of the other things too is interesting is eating small meals and avoid fats, proteins, sugars, and especially alcohol. Because if your body heats up when you're digesting a big meal. Wear loose-fitting and light clothing. Stay in cooler areas, of course, of the home. Obviously the basements are generally cooler areas if you're able to access it safely. And those types of things. Now, if you're in a situation where you have a home that doesn't have any air conditioning, and it does become quite hot, we have one of those heat waves, it's very humid and very hot, there's places you can go where air conditioning is readily available. A local library is a great choice. Senior centers, community centers, go to see a movie. There's a couple hours you'll have in a nice air conditioning, you got a comfy chair too. And shopping malls are another great place. You know, go for a walk in the mall. Many times seniors walk in the malls during the winter to avoid the ice and snow. Sometimes in the oppressive heat of the summer, it may be a good idea to take a walk in a mall as well to beat the heat. So if you found this, again, if you have any questions about this particular brochure, you'd like some of the information in here, please check out our website at seniorhomecarelondon.com. You can download a free copy as well. We'd be happy to mail one to you. And that's great. If any questions or that, feel free to call us anytime at the Senior Home Care by Angels office. We're happy to assist in any way that we can. So again, thank you. I hope you found this video informative. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye-bye.